game 3. So that peripheral vision problem that caused Mourning to get rid of the mask. Interesting, he said he didn't want him to have the pressure of missing 2 or 3 shots early on.
Well, I say make them. No pressure.
Pretty good answer. Control couldn't solve.
See, if I'm Dave Cowens, I don't like that because that's an advantage for the Atlanta Hawks.
2 points.
Mason hits another one. I with you. Blaylock sets up left side. And Divac came out to front. They throw it over him. And it's a turnover, Atlanta. Here's Mason. His first 2 shots. Vlade Divac gets his first basket tonight. Alan Henderson. Mason knocks it out of bounds. Clean block. Atlanta inbound. Oh, my goodness. Clear path, but Mookie Blaylock misses his 4th consecutive shot.
Are getting good looks, not making them.
Anthony Mason brings it up. Henderson trailing. Mason protects the ball. 8-point Atlanta lead.
Have gotten that rebound.
That 3-pointer off the mark for Mookie Blaylock, and we have reached the end of 1. Leitner and Mason.
There's no love lost in that little matchup right there, I tell you that. That's what got things started in this rivalry, this heated rivalry. And right when Leitner walked in the game, you knew Mace was going to go straight down to the post. He loves challenges.
Curry spots up for 3 near side. They can't get the ball to him. Mason cuts, and Leitner fouls him. Mason knocks it out of bounds. Henderson's back on the floor. Competitive tonight. Here's the fall away from Steve Smith. And Mason with another rebound. That is 6 tonight. Shot clock. Smith. And 3 seconds to go. Here's Mason. Yes!
Big shot. And Anthony Mason had to turn all the way around, dribbling the ball up the court to check the shot clock. Almost fitting that he made it. Justified.
Mason at the buzzer. Takes it the length of the court. Kiss off the glass, and it cuts the Hawk lead to 6. So we have played the first half, and Anthony Mason's 2 make the margin 6, 41-35 at the break.
He had no sense of urgency. He said, you have to go out, close it out.
Anthony Mason gets the first basket of the 3rd quarter.
You can see that he's going for it.
Henderson, no. Divac with a rebound. Charlotte has scored the last 6, make it the last 8.
Oh, what a nice stop by Anthony Mason.
Charlotte team foul.
And take a look here at Anthony Mason. First, he challenges the shot, and then he just runs out, runs behind the defense. No one really picked him up until it was too late. Stops, lays it in.
Double team. Wesley, that leaves Corbin open for 2 actually. Penetrates. Back to Mason. 5 on the shot clock. That's a 3.
That's a big shot, too.
Smith. Nope. Anthony Mason with a rebound.
But again,
Henderson on Mason. Nice pass. Anthony Mason to Vlade Divac.
But smart. Vlade Divac waited. And right when Mutombo went to trap, he trailed right behind him. This is exactly what you have to do. Watch when the ball goes in. You'll see Mutombo and Vlade goes right behind him and gets the easy dunk. They have to commit to one way of guarding it.
Mason gets the Rice miss. And a fresh 24. Leitner guarding Anthony Mason, who goes into the paint and puts it up.
With the lead.
And they've got the lead. They've lost 1 game when they've had the lead. And Mason. Leitner, Curry starts to come and help. And Leitner off the front rim. Miller missed the rebound, and Mason grabs it. Leitner comes to the double. Nice touch pass from Wesley to Mason. Equally nice move to get open for Anthony Mason.
Charlotte's really,
as Steve Smith rests. Mason on Mutombo.
Mason does such a nice job keeping Mutombo out of the paint. You watch Mason. Mutombo runs into a wall, gets no position. Such a tough guy to move.
Anthony Mason and Mutombo. Remember what Mason told you last week in Charlotte?
Right after game one, I can get my shot off on Mutombo anytime I want to.
With 20 points tonight, Charlotte up by 2 again.
See, the difference is Mutombo's trying to bang, and it's a tough bang.
Top of the head.
Maybe that's why he missed it. Look at the battle with Mace and Mutombo. Now watch this last bang. Bang, and he shoots it. You can see Mutombo off balance. And then this time, Mutombo on the other end. That's a good way of starting. The answer is by the pop. And all he does here, he gives up the fight and just elevates.
Christian Lane.
Stay on him. If there's any switches, you guys got to make sure you're talking out there defensively. Back to you guys.
All right, Cheryl. Mason.
Once again,
whoa.
He uses his body, knocks Mutombo off balance, spins, and lays it in.
Mason. Again.
That's why Lenny Wilkins is calling the timeout. Game against us right now. He's doing everything. Watch him. That knocks Mutombo off balance, spins, and lays it in. He's a powerful player.
Fadeaway this time.
Oh, my goodness. The dribble move was impressive. Vern, look at the dribble move here. Watch this. Between his legs. One arm. Oh, my.
Back in for the Hawks, taking in the timeout.
Wow. Mason goes left. Brown flies at Rice. The pump fake, and the shot is good. See Henderson on Rice. And Smith trails David Wesley.
Oh, my. It doesn't matter right now. When you're in a zone, you're in a zone.
Mason has been unconscious in the fourth quarter.
He puts a quicker guy. It doesn't matter. That is a tight spin move from Anthony Mason. You look at the offensive firepower from Charlotte. That Chicago series could be interesting.
First of all, congratulations. Tremendous performance by you. A career playoff high of 29 points. Only 8 points in the first half. What was the difference in the second?
Well, first of all, I'd like to give glory to the Lord upstairs. Without him, this wouldn't be possible. Kept both teams from injury, allowed us to play the best basketball we could play. The difference in the second half was, we were more aggressive, more subtle. We played with force. That was the difference in the whole game. The first game here, we didn't play with much force. Tonight, we came out, kept it close, and that puts a lot of pressure on the team that's down 2-1.
Anthony, in the second half, it just seemed like you came out with more purpose, more fire. Did you feel like you had to put the team on your back and carry them?
Yeah, you get tired of playing the Hawks. That's a very talented team. They can put you away. They can run off big spurts, and we didn't want to continue to let them stay around. So I wanted to do the best I could, play with as much effort and force as I could, and hopefully get the job done, and I was allowed to do that.
All right, not a whole lot of time to savor this win. Sunday you go up against the Chicago Bulls. What type of effort will it take for Charlotte to get that game won?
I don't shoot down the Hawks, but it's going to take that effort and more. Chicago's defending champions. They got a lot to be proud of. They come out with wearing it on their chest, and we got to come out and play with a lot of force.
All right, congratulations. Big win. Let's go back to you, Vern. Doc?
Thanks, Cheryl.